all eyes around the state, around the country, around the world are on the Indiana Fever, and Bria is...
Caitlin Clark has done in just 41 games what took Diana Taurasi 565 games to accomplish. Let that sink in. The leap from rookie to sophomore we're witnessing may be unlike anything in professional basketball history.
There it is! A triple.
While her triple-double made headlines, Clark and the Indiana Fever actually shattered 11 records in that game alone. After breaking down every second of the Fever's 35-point blowout over the Chicago Sky, one thing is clear: that night didn't just make noise, it rewrote the WNBA history books. If you're backing Indiana, drop a comment. I've got the Fever.
The Fever organization be what it is today. Like, it is just so fun to be a part of. There's been a lot of anticipation.
You've done a great job in training camp leading to this moment. Enjoy it. Okay, go out there and have...
Amid the Clark mania, a historic moment nearly slipped under the radar. DeWanna Bonner entered the court just 7 points shy of becoming the third highest scorer in WNBA history. That's 15 years of excellence culminating on this night.
All-time leading scorer in WNBA history. And in her first game with the Fever, will likely move into third all-time. She's currently just 6 points behind Tina Thompson for third on the all-time scoring.
Would fans notice her achievement amid the Caitlin Clark spotlight? Bonner, a scoring force since 2009 with Phoenix, Connecticut, and now Indiana, stood just behind Tina Thompson on the all-time scoring list. All she needed was 7.
Who knocks it away, Cookies, TV, open court, right side, and she lays it in!
The moment arrived in the fourth quarter. Bonner stepped to the line. The first free throw tied Thompson. The second pushed her past 7,488 points and a place in WNBA history. Just 3 players have ever reached that summit.
One more free throw for Bonner. It's in the air, and it's good. DeWanna Bonner now third in WNBA history in scoring. 7,489 points and counting. And here's the ovation for Bonner.
What made Bonner's moment even more special? She's not just padding stats, she's mentoring a young Fever core. A 6-time All-Star and 2-time champion, her leadership is crucial to players like Clark, Boston, Mitchell, and Hall.
DB is somebody that, is a Hall of Famer, like a legend, not only a good basketball player, a great person, a great leader. The strongest voice in our locker room is hers, and it's fun to have been around here now for about a month just to get to learn from her and soak it in. And I'm really happy she got to do it at the free throw line and all the fans could go crazy and cheer for her because she certainly deserved that moment, and it was really awesome to see.
The crowd's ovation said it all. Even in the age of viral clips and fast fame, fans still recognize greatness. Bonner's milestone set the tone for a night of record-breaking dominance, and she's now chasing Tina Charles for second all-time, 7,696 points.
Hey, good stuff. Okay, we did a lot of really good things. I thought our defense was really good, and when we had lapses, we played through possessions. All right, so we made things happen. Overall, just...
But Bonner wasn't the only one making history. Aaliyah Boston delivered a performance that silenced any lingering doubts about her dominance, especially with Angel Reese talking all week about owning the matchup. Boston responded with a defensive masterclass, 5 blocks, jaw-dropping rejections, and total control of the paint. Her 13 rebounds were more than just strong numbers, they were historic. In just her 3rd season, Boston now ranks 8th all-time in rebounds for the Fever and 6th in blocks. Her 19-point, 13-rebound, 5-block line made her only the second player in WNBA history to post such numbers in a season opener, joining Natasha Howard, 2014.
Yes, great job of those long arms of the Leah Boston here, going up multiple times, and then
Clark and Boston's chemistry was on full display. Clark fed her with precision passes, while Boston turned the paint into a no-fly zone. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's 17 rebounds came with inefficient shooting, 5 of 14 from the floor, as Boston's contests made scoring almost impossible.
For the season to tip off, it's the Fever against the Chicago Sky. We saw record crowds a season ago, and I'd say they are back and raring to go in 2025.
And then came the moment that made WNBA history. Clark and Boston combined for 9 blocks, a record for any duo in a season opener. A point guard and center? Doing what front court tandems typically take years to master? This was next-level defense. Clark came into the season with sky-high expectations after breaking 62 rookie records and turning Indiana into a playoff team. But what she did against Chicago wasn't just impressive, it was unprecedented.
Not the first one in your career, but you had 4 blocks out there. That's more than you ever had in college. Matches your WNBA career high. Felt like you were channeling the spirit of Gabby Marshall out there with the blocks. Is that a part of your game that you've been working on the postseason? Are we going to see more blocks out of you as your career grows on?
Within minutes, Clark drained a logo 3 that barely touched the net. It was the first warning shot of the night, a sign she wasn't just here to play, she was here to dominate.
Not really something you can work on. I don't know, I felt like I had active hands. I had some pokes when our post players were playing good defense, and coaching staff has just challenged me to try to be a better defender every single practice and just getting better in that area. I still feel like there's a lot of room for me to improve. I don't think any of those blocks were too obvious. You look at the stat sheet and it's like, oh wow, 4, but you can get your hand on there and help your teammate out. It makes.
She controlled both ends of the floor. Vision, passing, rebounding, and defense. Clark, known for her offensive game, shocked everyone with 4 blocked shots, a career high and the most by any point guard in a season opener.
There it is! A triple.
They weren't soft contests either, they were emphatic rejections. That 9-block total between Clark and Boston? Historic. No other backcourt or frontcourt duo has done that in an opener. Not even close.
Caitlin Clark is a superstar. Not a female superstar, she is a superstar.
We were coming to see Caitlin Clark play.
She moves.
By the fourth quarter, the crowd buzzed with anticipation. Clark was 2 assists and 1 rebound away from history. With under 5 minutes left, she delivered her 10th assist to Boston. Moments later, she re-entered the game and grabbed her 10th board. The arena erupted. Clark had done it, the first ever 20-point, 10-rebound, 10-assist triple-double in a season opener. Her 3rd career triple-double. She's now tied for 3rd most all-time, reaching it in just 41 games, faster than anyone in WNBA history.
He just absolutely did it all and became a magnet for attention and an icon for sports fans, certainly little girls, certainly mine as well, playing her basket.
But here's the wildest stat. Clark now has 9 games with at least 20 points and 10 assists. Only Courtney Vandersloot has more, and she needed 430 games. Diana Taurasi? 565 games. Clark? Just 41. She's not just setting records, she's redefining what's possible in professional basketball. If she continues even at a fraction of this pace, she'll rewrite the WNBA record book.
Regular season is here, and we have no more time for flirting, folks. We have no more time. It's time to get serious about our business. And Caitlin Clark handled her business game won. 20, 10, and 10. 20, 10, and 10. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, what do the kids say? Belt to ass. Oh yeah. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Indiana Fever destroy, obliterate, run out of the gym the Chicago Sky. 93-50.
What we saw wasn't just a big win, it was a warning. Indiana's 35-point demolition was the second largest margin of victory in franchise history. 11 records broken in one night? That's not hype. That's a dynasty forming in real time. The Clark-Boston connection is maturing at warp speed. Experts thought this level of synergy would take years. Instead, they're already setting defensive records as a duo. Add in the leadership of veterans like Bonner, Howard, Coulson, Turner, and Cunningham, and rising talents like Kelsey Mitchell and Lexi Hull, and you've got a fully balanced roster. The Fever are doing what young teams rarely do: spacing, defense, ball movement, and making it look easy. This isn't just a hot streak. It's the early days of something transformative. Think early Bulls before their championship runs. The foundation is set. And the most terrifying part for the league? They're just getting started. If Indiana is already breaking 11 records in a single night, imagine what happens when they hit their peak. This isn't just a team. It's a movement. Final score, 93-58. Second largest win in Fever history. The question isn't if they'll break more records this year. It's how many.